back to one of my videos. So today's video is all about my fine jewelry collection. Now, I don't have a very big collection, and it's only really been in the last 2 to 3 years that I've actually started to buy fine jewelry and really get into fine jewelry. I mean, obviously before that I had like my engagement ring and then some necklaces and bracelets here and there from my mum, who passed it on to me, but it's only really in the last few years that I've actually started buying more, and hubby's been buying them for me as gifts. Now, when I was growing up in my 20s, I bought quite a bit of Swarovski jewelry and also designer costume jewelry. So I actually have quite a few pairs of like Chanel costume earrings, like these ones here, like the classic CCs. This one's in full crystal pave, which I really love, and it's really sparkly. You know, they're really fun to wear. I mean, they're actually getting very, very expensive these days, don't get me wrong. You know, edging towards like $1,000, some are even more than that. So for that pricing, I've kind of stopped buying the costume jewelry and kind of navigated more towards the fine jewelry as well, just because I love sparkly costume jewelry as well. However, for me, I have very sensitive ears and skin, so generally I can only wear them for maybe around 4 to 5 hours before they start really irritating me. And because of that, you know, fine jewelry really works for me, because being gold, I can leave it on for the whole day. Sometimes I don't even need to take them off or shower, but of course certain brands and certain stones you do need to be very careful about how you take care of it. But I really quite enjoy like no fuss, you know, easy to maintain, keep it on all the time type of jewelry. So when I'm buying fine jewelry, that is definitely one of my considerations as well, because I really hate putting them on and taking them off as well. And you know, as a busy mum, I don't have that much time to, you know, do my hair, do my makeup, choose a jewelry, pop it on, change it all the time. So there's always a few what I call my everyday pieces that I tend to put on all the time, and then there's other pieces that I do reserve for special occasions, which are a little bit more high maintenance. So anyway, without further ado, let's take you through them. So the first brand would be Cartier. I don't have many Cartier pieces, I have 2. The first Cartier piece is actually the one in the smaller box here, and this one I probably picked up, I'll say like a year or so ago. So you know, Cartier pieces always beautiful red packaging, you know, the packaging is always gorgeous, don't get me wrong. And it comes in that special really nice red with the gold detailing. It's kind of like a trinket box, and it is really special because it pops open like that. So yes, my first Cartier piece was the love ring, and mine was in the smaller band model, just because I have really tiny fingers. So I did try on the normal, which is like a thicker band, and on me it just looked really funny. So we went with the smaller one, and this one is in, I believe, yellow gold actually. So I picked this one up in yellow gold. I'll pop it on, and yes, this is definitely one of my everyday pieces that I wear, and I tend to wear this one on my right hand, and either on my this finger or my middle finger, so my index or my middle finger. And it's just got the little screws, you know, very low fuss. It's gorgeous. Had it for a while and I do wear it, so there's some really fine scratches on it, but nothing really noticeable. And my really fine fingers, like I said, this one's in a size 51, so that one fits really well, and also my middle one, and those two are generally the fingers I tend to wear them on. And my second Cartier piece comes in this bigger box. So this one is a recent, well, I guess relatively recent. So my husband got me this for Mother's Day this year, and it was a total surprise, just because I was kind of expecting something else, but nevertheless, it's a very beautiful and welcome surprise. So thank you, hubby. And again, you know, very thoughtful of him, and it's a gorgeous piece. So it comes in a much bigger box. And some of you might have seen it because I have worn it before in my other videos. And it's this big, you know, same box packaging, big gorgeous box. And again, you just pop open from there. And this one is, ta-da! So this is the normal sized Justin Clue bracelet. My one is in rose gold, and I believe this is the size 16. So again, I have very thin wrists. and I'm on the more petite size, so my wrists, my ankles, fingers, they're all quite small, but this is very sturdy and quite heavy as well. Let's pop that down. And this, once I put it on, it's kind of hard to take off by myself. So if I do need to take it off, I always need assistance, and generally I need my husband to help me with that. So how it does on is, there's basically, it's the nail head, and you need to push it down, and there's like a release. Oh, I don't even know if you guys can see that. So it's like a smaller bubble there, so you got to push it into there, and then you got to pull at the same time. Okay, let me just push down and and pull and release the clasp. So that's how you do it. I'll pop it on, because this is also the piece I wear all the time, and being solid gold, I believe it's 24 karat gold, you know, I can shower with it, you can get wet, and it's just no fuss. It's very sturdy. I mean, this tip of the nail, because basically it's the nail design, this tip of the nail sometimes can get caught on certain materials, certain things, so you do need to be a bit careful, but I've never scratched it on like my child or anything like that, so it's not that sharp, which you can actually scratch somebody, and hopefully I'll never do that. But yeah, it's a gorgeous piece. It's very special in the design. It is a nail, and I think together, you know, with the love bracelet, one time I went into the store and the SI is like, you know, if you wear it together with the love, like some people do, you know, when they wear it as a stack, I think it means like nail onto your love, something like that, or like nail my love to you internally. Anyway, you get the gist. So yeah, it means sweet things. So anyway, so I love this piece. It's solid gold, very durable. It's iconic. Everybody knows it's a Cartier design, and yeah, I believe now it's recently had a price increase, so now it's actually 13,000 Australian dollars, so it's getting very, very pricey. So if you're actually in the market for a Cartier bracelet, either the love or, you know, the Justin Claw, definitely get it. The earlier is better, because they do keep going up and up in price. So they're my two Cartier pieces, and I would like to also add a few other Cartier pieces, but I'll probably talk about that towards the end. So next is my Van Cleef Arpels. I love Van Cleef because their packaging is amazing. So out of all the brands, I believe Van Cleef Arpels have the nicest packaging. And you know, if you're going to spend money on designer goods, you want it to look pretty. You want everything to be packaged nicely, and they do give you quite a few, I would say, tidbits with what you buy. So my first Van Cleef Arpels piece is actually in here, and I actually picked it up in this. So this is actually the travel case that they normally do give you with all the pieces that you buy. So that's the first one. It normally sits in this box, but I actually never opened it so this was packaged from the store, and I never opened it. Why it was given to me in a travel pouch is because I actually had this shortened to fit me better, and because of that, it never, you know, was put in the original box. So let's open this. So this is actually an unboxing of the box, and it's always nicely done up. So you've got the beautiful, you know, white box, and the inside you get this gorgeous green velvet case, signature Van Cleef, and this is just an empty box, but anyway, you can appreciate the gorgeous packaging that it comes in, and the actual product, which is in here, which is in the travel case, I'll show you guys, is ta-da, there. So it is the 5 motif bracelet, and this is a special design. It's got both the carnelian stone with the rose gold guilloche, which is basically solid gold, but it's got these gorgeous iridescent type of detailing, how they've made it. So this bracelet was shortened for me just because, like I said, I have very thin wrists, so they had to take quite, a few links out on both ends just to make it shorter, and I love this. Like, the color is amazing. So actually, a little story, when I got this piece, which was actually back in 2002, early 2002 or 2003. Anyway, there was only a few pieces that came in, and Happy to say I actually bought the last piece that was available at the Van Cleef store in my local shopping center, and basically after when I picked this up, the waiting list for this piece is up till now, so 2023. So I believe now this is actually available to buy again, but the wait list when I actually got it, and because I picked up the last piece, was actually 2 years. So now, obviously because it's been 2 years, it's actually gone up in price as well. I believe now it's 8,300 Australian dollars, but when I got it a few years ago, it was around maybe 7,500, so 7,500. So it's gone up considerably, but it's a gorgeous piece. Still a little bit dangly for me, but that's okay. Like, you want it to have some movement, and together it looks gorgeous with my Cartier bracelet. So that is my Van Cleef piece. And most Van Cleef pieces, they normally give you lots of nice packaging as well as a cleaning cloth. So you know, I've got one here, and it's just solid cleaning cloth for you to clean your bracelet. Now, Van Cleef pieces, the stones all have a different hardness scale, and what it means is that you have to be very careful. So most of the stones, they don't recommend you wearing in the shower just because it can damage, and also, you know, perfumes, creams, all that can actually damage the stone. But Carnelian is actually, I believe it's either an 8 or a 9 on the MOP scale, and that's quite hard. A diamond is generally like a 10, and we know that diamonds are, you know, generally the hardest stone in the world. So Carnelian is actually quite tough, and you know, you can, if you forget here and there, or you get stuck in the rain, it's not going to damage your stone. But other ones like the mother of pearl, which is quite popular for Van Cleef, that's only like a 3, so you have to be very, very careful with that one, and probably take that off before you shower and all that. So Carnelian's quite sturdy. I think it's an 8, which is quite good, so I enjoy wearing that, and yeah, it's a beautiful piece. And then to kind of go with the Carnelian theme, I love red. I also have the sweet Alumbra necklace. So this is a gorgeous little piece. I believe I got this for myself for my birthday, and this is in rose gold. I'll just show you guys quickly. This is a gorgeous little tiny, you know, very subtle, but still stands out because it's red, and I love that. And you know, it's so, because it's subtle, you know, you can wear it with work attire or anything. I do quite like my jewelry more on the simple plain side. Just quickly pop it on. So it actually has 2 dangles, a longer and a little bit of a shorter one. I tend to wear it on the shorter one just because I like to wear my Hermes Finesse necklace actually on the longer setting, and this is pretty hard to do without a mirror. Anyway, hold on. And through the magic of technology, I've been able to put that on. So yes, it's very small, it's very sweet. It just lives basically at the nape of my neck here. And yeah. And then my husband, actually my dear husband, for that year's birthday, I think maybe 2 years ago, he actually purchased the matching earrings for me. So this is also the Carnelian Sweet Alumbra earrings in rose gold, and it's gorgeous. I love this piece. Again, it's quite subtle and cute. I'm not going to pop these on, but you get the message. Like, it's quite small, but it still stands out because of the gold, the rose gold and the red. So yes, I love this whole set of mine. I love Van Cleef. I would love to add probably one of the normal like vintage Alumbra necklaces to my collection. I'm not sure which stone. I know the new holiday stones have come out, which is a grey obsidian, I think, and sounds amazing and it looks amazing. It's got a little diamond in the middle, so if there's still any availability, I might go and check that out, and yeah, we'll see if, you know, we might make a really nice Christmas present. Okay, next, so you guys quickly breeze through the Hermes because you've seen it all before. So this is my Hermes Finesse bracelet, necklace, I mean, and it's gorgeous. It's actually probably my go-to everyday necklace piece, just because with the Carnelian, like I've mentioned before, you got to be careful. You can't really wear it in the shower, but with this, because it's like rose gold, it's got diamonds, technically you can. My essay still says they are not meant to support that or tell their customers that, just because, you know, liability issues. But technically, because it's gold, it's got diamonds, you can wear it in the shower, and I do mostly wear it in the shower, just for ease, you know. And then, like, if you forget, you're not going to freak out anyways that you're wearing it. But anyway, that's my go-to everyday piece, and it goes so well with everything. It's in rose gold with diamonds, and this has gone up in price considerably. I believe this is now over $8,000. When I purchased it, again, it was like around the low $7,000 mark. But yes, it's a gorgeous piece. And Hermes is really trying to do a lot in the fine jewelry world, as well as in the watches world. But, you know, I am excited to hopefully add more of the Hermes fine jewelry, especially their rose gold. It's really, really gorgeous. So yeah, if you guys are after, you know, you're in the Hermes journey and you're not sure what to get, the fine jewelry, and you're also a jewelry lover, I mean, always make sure you, whatever you buy to support you on your journey to get, you know, one of the Holy Grail quarter bags, always enjoy and love what you're getting. And then the bigger box is actually my Hermes watch, which you guys have seen before. And lastly, Tiffany Co. I don't have many Tiffany Co fine jewelry pieces. The ones I do have are in these two little smaller boxes, which you guys can probably guess what they are. And let's go with the smaller one first, because that's the actual special one. So it comes in this really small box. So this one, ladies and gentlemen, is actually my engagement ring that my dear husband proposed to me with many, many moons ago, when we were still young, and we were still young. It was a very romantic weekend. He took me away to a beautiful, like a really famous, like, I guess, regional part of Victoria, and there's a beautiful resort, you know, kind of place there, and he proposed to me with this. So it's a Tiffany Co platinum solitaire in the infamous famous Tiffany design. So it's just got that raised knife edge, and then it's the 6-prong Tiffany diamond, and my one is just under a carat. The reason why is because, again, I have super small fingers. If I wore any other bigger stones, would look ridiculous-ish on me. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous ring. And I mean, Tiffany diamond, can't go wrong with that. I love this. It's just timeless and classic. So he proposed to me with that, and so for our wedding bands, we decided to get kind of Tiffany wedding bands as well, just because platinum is quite hard. It's actually harder than white gold. So if I was to wear platinum with a white gold ring, big chances it actually the platinum will damage the white gold of the wedding band. So it's actually recommended that your wedding band would also be platinum to match. Obviously hubby, because he doesn't have, you know, an engagement ring, he can have white gold or whatever. But so he got me, this was our wedding band, and it's also from Tiffany, and this one is in platinum, and it's just got the diamond there in the half, so just across half of it. And originally I would wear it kind of stacked together like this, actually the other way around. So I'll wear the wedding band first and then the engagement ring like this. So this was my wedding stack, I suppose. So I wore that for the longest time. It's gorgeous. You know, it's very shiny. And then at our 5th wedding anniversary, he gave me this. So it's another ring to kind of sit together on top. And again from Tiffany Co, and also in platinum with the diamonds. But this one's a little bit different. It's unlike, it's not just a row that's straight through. This one's got a little bit of a dip in the middle. Yeah, so that is my engagement ring stack, wedding stack. So yes, that went on for way longer than I expected. I was actually meant to talk you guys through what's on my wish list in terms of fine jewelry for the next year, but video's getting a bit too long, so I might go over that in another video where I talk about what's in my wish list as a whole maybe it might be a good idea to make it in the start of 2024. But again, I would love to pick up more fine jewelry from Hermes. I'd love another piece from Van Cleef Arpels. I'm not going to say no to Cartier. Actually, I'll just hopefully would add on to my fine jewelry collection slowly, bit by bit. Tiffany, I mean, I quite like Tiffany, but again, there's nothing that really jumps out at me. There's a few other fine jewelry brands I'd love to try, like Bulgari or Shumei. I see Shumei everywhere on Instagram. My bestie loves Shumei. She's got a few of their pieces as well. She's always wanting me to also get some of the Shumei to match her, because we do quite like to twin. But anyway, hope to see you guys again in another video. I hope you enjoyed a little snippet into my fine jewelry collection. If you have any comments, you want to know anything, wear and tear, you know, how I've been enjoying it, how I wear it, how I maintain it, please leave me a comment. And if that is all, I hopefully will see you guys again in another video of mine. Everybody have a good day, good week. The year's wrapping up really quickly. I know everyone's gearing up for Black Friday sales as well as Christmas. So hopefully I have time to do some more videos. I'm also gearing up for Black Friday sales, adding things to my cart. Hopefully when the sale hits, can check out a few items, and then I will share it with you all. So without further ado, everybody have a great day and week, and hope I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Bye!